what we're going to do now is we're going to adjust up our brakes. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate our adjuster so that the S-cam tightens up here, and we can actually watch the S-cam orientation as we do it. It should be turning in the direction that the push rod would turn it, so it's going to turn this way. As we watch it adjust up here, you can likely see it turning here a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to wind that in until the brake shoes are right against the drum, and we can verify that just by tapping on the drum, or in this case the wheel's up so the wheel won't turn. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, on this Arvin Meritor style, you have to use a little screwdriver or a little something to hold that tang out. See that little pawl? That little pawl has to come disengaged in order to back the brakes off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1/4 turn to start with. And we want to make sure that when we back them off, that there's a 1/4 turn, that the drums aren't being touched by the linings or the wheel's not dragging. So in that case, that's good. If it was on the ground and you couldn't spin it, you could just take your wrench and tap on the drum. You can hear that hollow sound. That means the shoes are up out of the way. If you hear a dull thud, either the shoes are in the way or you got a cracked drum. In this case, we already had it apart, so we know it's not a cracked drum. So once those are set up, then what we'll do is we'll get underneath here and we'll measure with our tape measure, and we'll check the brake stroke from side to side. All we have to do there is just reach in, take a measurement here, like so. Okay, now grab I like to use a 1-inch wrench and pull on it, and we've got about 3/8 of an inch hand pull method, which is acceptable. 3/8 to 5/8 of an inch is acceptable for hand pull method. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to lift the vehicle up off the jack stand, and we're going to pull our jack stand out. Now we can drop our wheel, and now we'll just undo this piece here, this valve, and we'll slowly drop that down. And it doesn't hurt as a final check if it's had a wheel seal leaking and stuff, just to pop this plug here out. This plug right here, we'll just pop that plug out, and we'll check that it's even with the fill hole. Make sure your air ride's at the right height before you do that, because that needs to be at ride height to give you the right level. And just make sure that everything's cleaned off.